lagi nih di Jauh Dekat. Ini edisi kedua dengan tamu kita minggu lalu. Ada Bicer. Ini sebenarnya kita lanjut dari yang minggu lalu guys ya. Dan ada bos-bos yang menemani guys ya. Ada tuan rumah kita Mas Eko. Dan ada Koko Jimmy. Welcome again Koko Jimmy. Thank you doang. Aduh. Tapi gue bilang dulu guys ya. Buat kalian yang gak ngerti Inggris, kita nggak akan translate conversationnya karena akan jadi kelamaan ya. Jadi kita akan lakukan podcast ini dalam bahasa Inggris. Jadi buat yang nggak ngerti ya silahkan cari tahu sendiri pakai Google Translate or something. So we good to do it in English.
Oh, perfect. Okay? Yeah. The beauty of subtitles.
Okay. Okay, welcome back Bicer.
Thank you.
Yeah, welcome back Koko Jimmy. Koko Jimmy been in this podcast earlier.
Yeah, I've seen him before. I've watched one. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
But really?
Yeah, I think you filled in for me.
No.
Didn't you fill in for me one time?
Yeah.
Yeah. He took my spot one time. Yeah.
Because you cancel your flight to Indonesia, right?
Or was that the Japan one?
Yeah.
I didn't cancel my flight. I just so happened to be stuck in Japan for a week.
Because let's just call it we cancel it.
Yeah. The airlines canceled it for me.
Because Japan is not for you, man.
No, Japan's not for me, no.
Okay, in last podcast, I already talked with Bicer how Bicer finally make Bolu with Emkay.
Yeah.
But I want to hear from both of you now. Because last time I just talked with Bicer how Bolu is your pick. But you said earlier Eko came with a backpack and bunch of sample.
I think I came with 9 samples.
No,
9.
It was more than 9.
No,
one
was it
backpack
9?
can fill.
So
with,
my memory was like a whole table filled.
See.
Was it just 9?
See, when both of them came in the same podcast, the stories become different.
Was it just 9? I thought it was like
it was
Sorry,
9.
Mas.
I think it was 9, and then I actually already came up with that. These 2 samples is. This is for you. This is for you. I mean, that time you came up with Ken and Mike, right?
Yeah.
And then I actually already prepared that there are 2 samples that already made for both of them. But I came up with 9. I just want to show them how good I am. But
yeah. Oh, yeah? So it was 9 different flavors, and I remember. He put them on the table and we all just started, doing the test, right?
Yeah.
And the first flavor I picked was Bule Bolu.
Yeah.
And on the label, this is what it. Can I tell people what it
Yeah.
really?
It's okay.
On the label, it said banana nut bread.
Okay.
Yeah. No, it's not banana nut bread. It's banana cake. Banana roll cake.
Banana nut bread.
Yeah.
And I still have that.
Oh,
bottle.
yeah.
I still have that original bottle. It was 5 milligram.
Yeah.
5 mg. I still have the original bottle.
Yeah.
With this much liquid.
Okay, yeah.
So it said banana nut bread.
You should put it in a frame.
I remember that was the first one I picked off the table, and that's the one I picked.
Yeah.
The first pick.
First pick.
The second.
No. It's I actually said that. Why that's the one that that became his first pick, because I actually on purpose put that bottle in front of him.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And then I put the Twisted Sunday bottle in front of Ken. So I mean, I know. I think I purposely said that those 2 flavors for both of them.
And
Okay.
isn't it funny that you're right? Because we tried all of them. And those are the 2 that we picked.
Okay.
And I remember Kent saying, "This is mine."
Oh.
and he didn't even let me try it. Because he thought I would like it too. And that I would take it. And here's another funny thing is I did not like
Yeah.
Twisted Sunday.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
He did not like
Boleh Bolu.
Bule Bolu.
Oh ya. Oh ya. And you ask where you pick that? You
Yeah,
don't ask that?
yeah.
Oke, tapi yang lain akhirnya nggak lu rilis mas?
Nggak.
Nggak.
So the other 7 is I didn't release it at all. No, I mean.
So it's just a show off. Definitely just a show
Yeah,
off.
I remember because I didn't know who Emkay Brewer was.
Yeah.
When I first met you, it was the first time I heard of anything, right?
Oh really?
Yeah.
Mike
Exact-
didn't introduce anything?
Of course, I mean he introduced us, but
Yeah.
I never heard
Oh,
of Emkay.
okay. Never tried
never
the
met
product.
Echo before. I remember walked in, took his backpack off. I was like, oh, we're about to try a whole bunch, you know? And he was like, yeah, this was good. And I was like, this one's amazing. And I remember saying, like, this one is so spot on of the flavor profile. This one's so good.
Yeah. I remember you saying that.
Yeah.
Okay, and then Bolus goes on. Twisted Sundays become
Jolly Along Sunday.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jolly Along Sunday, and the journey comes along, and flavor get. What do you think? You first, Pitcher. Flavor in today is 2018. In today's now 2020, is the profile flavor is different or the same, or what do you feel
It's
about the
hard
flavor?
for me to say this because since we launched Bule Bolu,
Okay.
I vaped just Bule Bolu for 2 years straight.
Huh? Never try another flavor?
No, I tried some, but
you told me this story before.
I tried other flavors.
I thought he
but
was just drunk.
no, it's a true story. For 2 years straight. So for
Really?
me, I think the profile has stayed the same
Okay.
because at my house I have the original bottle,
Yeah, the original
which is unvapable at this point in time. It's way too old. It's like black almost. I have 2 bottles of the first batch that we came out with, and then I have, I think, 5 bottles of a batch that I got maybe a year afterwards.
Yeah.
But then we started selling it from the U.S., which is different VG, different PG, different nicotine, which can slightly change a profile of a flavor.
Yep.
So
Okay.
the Indonesian flavor that's still produced here is still the same. The one that we bring into the U.S. is still the same, and it hasn't changed. And the reason why I know this is because I have customers all over the world that have been buying it since day one, and it's still the same.
Okay.
They've never said, "Oh, this tastes different."
Ah, yeah.
Did you do something different with the recipe? Is this different here? It's always been the same. I have a customer who lives in Canada who's been buying for 3 years,
Oh my God.
and she buys 20 bottles at a time.
Oh really?
Yeah. Loves every second of it. So I think the flavor profiles completely stay the same.
Oke. Kalau Jimmy nggak pakai liquidnya. Lu suka liquidnya nggak?
Suka yang I like the American version,
Oh ya? Lu prefer the American version? Oh ya? Why?
but he never give it to me.
It's funny. I have a bottle for you in my suitcase
Okay.
at our hotel
Wait.
because Dupe wants one. I brought you
yeah.
one. I brought DK one. I brought you one.
Yeah.
Do you want one?
The American version?
Yeah.
Why don't you just bring the PG and nicotine?
You can mix your own.
That's the hard part.
Okay, but I want to ask Jimmy first, because Jimmy is the exclusive distributor for the NRD, right? How you know Beecher at the first time?
From Mike.
Huh?
From
Mike. Oh, same like Econo. Beecher. Mike.
Yeah.
Oh, Mike ini makelar berarti.
Yeah, I mean, I told you this in the last podcast. Without
Yeah.
Mike,
Yeah.
I wouldn't be sitting here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Mike.
From Mike.
I actually never heard about culture before. Also, I mean,
Before
I
Mike.
mean, Twisted Messages. I know about him, but I never knew about culture. Even not in any my social media. I never browse about culture before, but until I met him. And after I met him, then okay, this is coil third. Okay,
Hmm.
my first impression is why coil third?
We went into detail about this last podcast. Yeah.
Ya buat yang nggak ngerti nonton podcast yang sebelumnya ya udah dibahas ya soal third ya. Because Eko understand what third means, right?
That's exactly what I told you.
Yeah.
Why would you name your?
Third.
Why would you name that? Why would you name that way?
Name yourself third.
Tapi kalau Jimmy pasti nggak gitu dong.
I know.
Hah? Ya, tapi lu nggak kayak
Nggak.
Eko dong. You not like Eko, like
I
why
mean-
third gitu. No.
I don't ask him, but I know what third is.
Ya.
I'm sure everybody saw the name or heard of it, and they're like, why?
Why?
That's a strange word to use in your company's name.
That's what we call out of the box.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It set myself apart from everybody else.
Ya.
Far apart. It's too far apart.
When did that happen? When Mike introduced Beecher to you?
The first time it was like 2019.
In your second trip, first trip, or
It
Third
was
trip?
the second trip I was here.
Mike introduced us through video call at first,
Yes.
Hmm.
Yeah.
but I forgot. Maybe 2019.
Yeah. We didn't meet in person till Vape Fair
Yeah, the last fair,
Yeah.
right?
before the pandemic. Yeah.
And also at Infex 2020.
wait. So your first meet Beecher is in last fair.
Yeah.
No, not
No.
last one.
No,
Oh,
no, no.
2019.
2019.
2019.
Yeah, 2019.
Oh, before the pandemic.
Mm-hmm.
That's your
And then we
first
met
time you
again
Yeah.
in Invex in February of 2020.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then that's when
March.
the pandemic was just
Yeah.
starting,
Yep.
and I didn't know if I was going to be able to go home.
Yeah.
And I made it home 2 weeks before every airport in the world shut
Yeah.
down.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know you are lucky or not, but I mean,
I mean, I could have hung out here
Yeah,
for like
yeah,
a year and a
but I
half,
mean,
2
it's-
years.
I mean,
2 years.
But it's better
I'd be
stuck.
fluent in Indonesian right
let's
now.
talk about your wife. I mean,
But it's better stuck in Indonesia than in Japan.
Yeah, definitely. Oh yeah.
Okay, what Mike said about Colter at that day? Want to sell the NRD or something?
I forgot.
Ah,
So I was asking him who could distribute the V1,
okay.
In
Ah,
Indonesia.
Yeah.
and Jimmy was
Mm.
the one he recommended.
Mm.
And so we met over video call. It was real quick. It was a real quick call.
Yeah.
From what I remember. And I can't remember, what you picked up or whatever, but from then on, yeah, it's been just Jimmy.
Oh, thank you, Koko Jimmy. Why you want to accept that propose?
Yes, please tell.
Yeah. What you see from the NRD, or you see, you cannot say because I know him. No, you cannot say that because.
Well,
you
I think
know
I
each
actually
other
think Mike
at that day.
Mike told me that the guy to distribute your product, the best one suited
Hmm?
for RDAs, was Jimmy.
Really,
Yeah.
really, that's endorsed word.
Do I pay Mike for say?
No.
I forgot.
No. But at the time, were you distributing Recoil?
And Cosmonaut.
Cosmonaut,
I think
Cosmonaut.
Cosmonaut first,
Cosmonaut.
and then
Cosmo, yeah.
Recoil.
And then Recoil, and then an RDA.
Yeah.
Sorry
Yeah,
Koko,
so-
Mike tarik dikit dong. Ya, oke.
So I think he was already distributing
RDA.
Dwayne's and Nick's
Mhm,
RDA
mhm.
with the Cosmonaut, and we
Mm.
know, the same people at District 5, so I think he was just the best fit, and Mike saw that.
Oh, oke. Gimana Koko? Ingat nggak?
I
You
think
remember?
the first time is Mike who distributed it all.
Yeah.
Sell himself.
Yeah.
Okay.
And after that, no movement from Mike. Maybe he was busy doing his project. And then you call me, remember? A lot of customer asking for an RDA. An RDA. That's why I approached to. At first I approached to Mike, and then Mike recommend me to
Reach out to me.
directly
Yeah.
follow up to you.
Yeah.
Do you know the story why I shot out the NRDA in the
No.
first day? It's because of his work. So in late 2020,
Yeah.
people tag me in his Insta story about the Recoil Gang and Cosmonaut Gang. So they tag me. They tag me in a story and maybe want me to repost it, right? But I didn't use Cosmonaut. I even don't have Recoil.
What?
You
I
have one.
I have one, but it's damaged already.
No, I send you one.
Oh, it's a new one. Yeah, it's a new one. No. The OG Recoil. I don't have it. The OG
okay.
anymore. I do only have the deck, but I lost the cap.
I'm gonna bring you some then.
No. No. But and then I say, why people shout out for the Recoil and Cosmonaut? No, I have my own what I like. So I pick an RDA. So at that day it's an army was
Yeah,
born
yeah,
at
yep.
that day, and that day people asking about an RDA and when
Do you
people,
remember what that is? What that? No, it
No,
should
no,
be.
no, no.
It should be an RDA birthday.
around
RDA day. Yeah.
It should be an RDA day.
around November 2020, but I don't remember the exact date. Maybe we can search the archive
you
from
should
my
check that.
story.
You should check that.
Wow, that's hard work. That is hard work to do. I maybe for 1 week, 2 weeks, I did that, and in the next another weeks, people asking about how I can get an RDA. And that day I cannot answer because I don't know who sell. I don't know who have it. And when I ask some shop who sell an RDA, only Quito. I think.
Yeah,
Only Quito.
I
Only
remember.
Chikini. Only Chikini we
Yeah,
went
yeah.
yesterday. Only Quito. Okay. I just say Chikini have it. And finally Chikini maybe out of stock with it. And that's why I call him. Please help me. Please help me. Because this is a very, very horrible question. If somebody want to buy something but they don't know how to get it,
Yeah.
that is crazy, stupid maybe.
Because he was already promoted the RDA, but nobody has a stock.
Nobody had it
at that time.
I remember that. Yeah.
I don't prepare for that. I didn't think about that. Because as long as I know, if I get the product, yeah, maybe somewhere in Indonesia will sell it, but I don't know who have it, how many of it. Yeah, I don't have it. So finally we have an army, and with the Bolu army also, and people know you from both Bolu and
Yeah.
NRD. But basically you are a coil builder.
Yes.
Nobody know your coil here.
That's not true.
Okay.
Because when I first started building coils,
Yeah.
about a year later,
Oh.
Indonesia people started building coils. So Tommy,
Oh,
Mike,
Odi.
Vapulus,
Oh,
Odi,
Odi.
they knew who I was.
Okay.
Who I was, yeah. And so it might have been a small community here in Indonesia who built coils a
Yeah.
long time ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But those people knew who
Around
I was. which-
2016.
Yeah. For Indonesia, 2015,
Oh, 2015, 2016.
Yeah.
Yeah.
16.
16.
Around those years.
So, and those people were pretty big here in the community, and people knew who they were. but that's all I needed, for the most part.
Okay.
They knew who I was,
Mm.
and what's funny is me and Tommy did build off competitions
Yeah, yeah. Mhm.
in 2016
Mhm.
together. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I beat him.
Yeah. Yeah,
I
yeah,
think he
yeah.
got second place. I got first place in a build off.
Yeah, Tommy not that good.
Very good. He was very good. Mike was good when he built. Yeah, and
No,
a lot of
Mike's
the
not
greatest builders were in Indonesia too.
Once
So,
again,
Nggak nonton aja rekamannya ini di capture.
if you think about building back then, you had most of the builders in the U.S. and then you had Indonesia.
No, you just beat the loser too.
And there are a lot of good ones in the UK too, but some of the best ones came from here.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Tommy make his name very popular in coil builder.
In outside of our country, yeah.
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 In international coil builder is
Yeah.
maybe Tommy is.
Dominique.
Yeah, Dominic.
He's actually weak.
Tommy.
He never show up when Emkay sponsor in coil building
Competition.
competition. He never show up.
What?
Yeah, he never joined. He never become a Jew. So I
Oh,
think
yeah,
he's
yeah,
weak.
Iya, benar juga nih.
Tommy
Si Tommy nggak pernah
So
nongol.
his nickname actually Tommy Weak, not Tommy Weak.
Tommy.
Tommy.
If you watch this, I love you, man. I love you.
Nggak, gue cuma mau bilang sorry Tom, gue nggak bisa nyelamatin lu.
But it's the truth, right?
Iya, iya, nggak pernah nongol ya.
Gak pernah nongol.
Okay. This story about the coil builder. We continue about how about the juice industry in around the world right now.
Is this to me?
Yeah, to you. Despite if you just vape your Bolu, yeah.
Yeah.
But you know the other juice.
Well, for in the U.S., it's pretty much where vape liquids were, I would say, born, right?
Born.
2012,
Okay.
Buckshot, a lot of e-liquid companies, huge industry for years and years and years. And then with the FDA things in recent years, extreme decline. I mean, almost non-existent. In the U.S. right now, technically we're only allowed to export liquids. We're not allowed to sell anything within the U.S. A lot of people still are. I still do. Until they tell me, show up at my door and tell me to stop, I'm still going to supply people with what they need, right? In the UK, their government embraced vaping pretty much right away.
Yeah.
The Royal College of Physicians came out and said vaping is 95% safer than cigarettes. We want our country to be completely smoke-free by 2025. So that took the market and blew it up. Huge. So the liquid market in the UK is completely oversaturated, in my opinion.
Only in UK or
UK. Yes.
or influence
strictly
to
UK.
another country? Just in UK.
Yeah, just in UK because in different parts of Europe, there are different regulations for everywhere, which brings in everybody in a little bit. In the UK, there are so many companies popping up every month, over and over and over again. So what they do is they'll start a flavor. It'll be popular for about 3 months. Once sales start to go down a little bit, they get rid of all their product for extremely cheap, started a completely new brand.
Almost same like Indonesia.
No.
It's different.
He said 3 months, not 3 weeks. Not exactly the same.
Beda. Same tree but yang satu 3 minggu, yang satu 3 bulan. Bangsat.
I can't speak for Indonesia, but you can.
I will help you.
In the UK, once a flavor is kind of dying,
Yeah.
they'll sell it off extremely cheap for $2.
What?
Very cheap. There's, if I'm correct, there's a place called.
Can we censor it? I mean, I'm afraid that every distributor here will.
We'll do that.
Do the same. Okay, yeah.
I mean, they will buy the products from UK and then sell it here. $2, man.
No, so this is what makes the UK market bad for liquid.
Yeah.
It's not a good thing to do this. They'll sell off all their product, and it goes to, I'm pretty sure it's called Manchester Street. There's literally a street where you can go and buy dollar bottles of liquid. And so
Like the
shops,
noodle we eat in Jogja.
yeah, $1 noodles.
Yeah,
you
one
know?
noodle.
And then those
We
shops,
call it mie sapi banteng nih.
Yeah.
so these shops will go buy extremely cheap liquid, and then go sell it for maybe $5. But all the
Nice.
companies that are actually trying to be companies and trying to make a profit, they can't because there's this street where people can go buy old liquid and resell it. It's not good to extremely overpopulate and complete. It's literally over and over and over and over again. New flavors, new flavors, new companies. It's not even just new flavors within the company. It's new companies,
With new flavors.
new brand names, new flavors, new everything. And it's just a flip and flip and flip and flip because they've accepted vaping, so everybody's doing it, and it's over and over and over and over and over again. So to sell liquid and have your brand go further than 3 months is difficult. So you have to have like a real brand name where people actually like it. Because I can go start a company there within 2-3 months, flip another one, do 5 more flavors, do an expo, sell out anything that's left over, sell it for
out.
$1, $2, make your cost back, and then do another one, and another one, and another one, and another one.
Is there any brand that in UK quite established that every customer comes for that brand?
There are a few. I actually haven't been to the UK in a couple years. Dinner Lady,
Dinner Lady?
really big one. There's one Vampire something.
I never.
I never heard.
Um,
Never heard.
But we know Dinner Lady.
Yeah, Dinner
Dinner
Lady.
Lady.
There are a few that do the same liquids, same everything every year out, and people continue to buy them. But when you go to an expo in the UK, I'm sorry, anybody who's watching from the UK, this is just how it is. When you go to these expos, there'll be a couple of the main players, and then the rest of it's all liquid.
Okay.
All. And then the next expo, a couple of the main ones, and then it's all new ones.
Another new one.
It might be the same company, but it's a completely different brand name, different flavors.
Okay.
And it's just turnover and turnover and turnover.
Just change identity like that.
Yeah, and which also makes the quality go
Go
down.
down. Okay.
Because people are just trying to pump out as much stuff and make profit.
Yeah.
And for any other country, I can't really speak too much on.
But that's what happened in UK.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gimana Mas Eko? Mau komen apa? Gua tahu lu gatel.
This whole segment's just cut out.
It's okay.
It's
Mas
not
Eko.
really a good example, but I think
You can
Yeah.
say sorry too. In Indonesia, I'm sorry. You can say like that too. Nggak, lu mau ngomong gitu juga.
Well, yeah, let me tell you guys my opinion of Indonesian
Okay.
liquids and stuff. From what I see, I've been here 8 times, gone to a lot of expos. I see a lot of the same companies
Still exist.
still here.
still here. Okay.
Emkay, a few other ones. They just add good flavors to their
Okay.
portfolio. I don't see, this is just me, I don't see too many new ones. Maybe they're just not at an expo
Yeah.
or not presenting themselves somewhere.
Yeah.
But I'm sure they're still here. Because when I go to a vape shop, there's a whole entire wall
Yeah.
of liquids, right?
Yeah.
But when I do expos, I see the big people, and they're still there, still called the same. They're just adding different flavors to their portfolio.
Oh,
I could be wrong.
Nah, I mean, I think the habits is about the same with the UK one. I mean, there are many new brands, new companies that born between 2020 and 2022 maybe. But with the currently situation, how the tax is growing up, and then how is the competition is getting tougher, and then how every vape store in Indonesia that tries to screen what liquid, what e-liquid that should be shown in their vape store, it's decreasing. It's decreased that small companies or those who tries to release their e-juice. I mean, now maybe it's the right year to screen the e-juice for their vape shop. I mean, so many tries to launch their e-juice, but there are also so many that fails. I
Right.
mean, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
the good things is there are no $2 e-juice in.
Well,
Maybe
that's because the
yeah,
manufacturing
maybe-
cost here is
yeah.
more
Yeah,
for the
yeah.
manufacturer than
Yeah,
it is
maybe
otherwise.
$2.1.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not $2.
Because other countries pass the tax off to the customers.
Yeah.
Here, manufacturers have to pay the tax,
Yeah,
correct?
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
That screen a lot of maybe new brands or new companies that has to launch their products, right? But yeah, the problem is sometimes the bigger company is still trying to launch maybe once a week,
Once a
twice
week.
a week.
A new
Sorry.
flavor.
Once a week.
A new
Once a
flavor.
week.
New flavor. Yeah, they still
That's
try to do it.
crazy.
Yeah.
Mm.
No, that's not crazy. That's money.
You put it that way, of course. I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Yeah,
But
from
for the greater, for the market in general,
yeah.
that's not good, because it's new. It's flooding the market with
Yeah,
new
it's
bottles
flooding
over
the
and
market,
over and over and
yeah.
over and over and over again. So the other ones just get lost. It's just you start over here, and then people's attention spans,
Mm.
they'll move with the new flavors, right?
Yeah.
So the one you just released 2 weeks ago
Mm.
is now old.
Mm. Oh,
But
because in Indonesia, maybe the story is like this. When some vapers go to the vape shop, the first thing they ask is there a new flavor? Is there a new one?
I haven't. Okay.
Yeah.
We went to a vape shop yesterday,
Yeah,
Chikini.
yeah.
There were,
Oh, whole
let's
of-
say, 200 flavors.
No.
Do you think that one person who's saying, what other new flavors do you have? Have they tried all those?
Man, you are wrong. That's not hundreds.
the
That's
two-
thousands.
So thousands
If you're
of flavors.
talking about chicken,
And
right?
So, yeah, so thousands of flavors.
Yeah.
So these companies need to release a new one every week?
No, that's
No.
that happens maybe 2 years ago. I mean,
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
between
Okay,
2020
okay.
to 2021.
Okay.
Yeah, so when people came, they asked, is there a new one? And if the vape shop cannot answer the new one,
They
maybe-
go to another vape shop.
Yeah. So the vape shop will tell to the manufacturer or who else to make the juice, right? Make the new one.
But those habits created by ourselves.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
mean,
yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's not the vapor's fault. I mean,
Right.
So in Indonesia, the industry is, maybe I can say the system is, selling the new product is easier than maintain the
Customer base for the other one.
yes.
See, that's hard for me to think of because, like I said, I vaped Bolu for 2 years straight.
yeah.
I could never see myself going into a shop and be like, I want something new every single week. That's just me. Like,
yeah.
once I find a good one, I'm like,
okay.
I want that for at least a few months.
I think I can answer that. I mean, I have my marketing research actually just share his thought about what he's doing been for these few weeks, and then my summary came up with that the vapers between that have experience between 5 to 6 years as
Vape
vapers,
experience.
they don't need any kind of flavor. They don't need changing their flavor more than once.
They have some loyalty to the flavor.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
New people,
New people. New people need
New
that.
vapors.
they're
Big-
excited about it.
Yeah, they're
Right,
excited
yeah.
about flavors. I mean,
They
that's
still-
what
they
that's
still-
what we did
Yeah.
5 years ago.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Every time new flavors came up, we want to try
Ooh,
it.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, this is.
Yeah. Yeah. It's very
not-
true. Yeah.
That's what
Not
we did,
only
right?
the flavor,
Yeah.
also the setup.
Yeah.
This new setup. I want to
That's
buy it.
why
I
we
want
have
to buy
so
it.
many.
I want to buy it. I want to buy it. Although we don't have the money.
Yeah.
I
That's
mean,
very true. Very true.
Yeah. I mean, the rookie year, the sophomore years, I think that's
Rookie. He was rookie.
I like, and he said sophomore.
Yeah.
Sophomore. That's year 2.
You're mean, man.
Yeah, no, that's not man. That's the terminology that we have to use it, right? I mean,
Rookie year. I like it a lot.
the first year we became a vapors,
Very excited.
very excited. We want to try everything.
Everything.
Yeah.
We want to try everything. In second year, we still
Yeah.
want to try everything. After the third year, and then we finally found what we like.
Start to narrow in.
Yeah, we start to narrow in.
Yeah.
I mean, the problem is we cannot maintain the 5 to 6 years vapors. Somehow they just lost it.
Yeah.
After the hype is gone, and then they still that. Okay, I don't find the excitement,
Right.
and then they
Lost
become-
is mean is he doesn't is not vape anymore, or
yeah
loss
that-
is
yeah
whatever loss.
Well,
Yeah.
as you go on longer and longer, your tastes for things start to narrow
Oh,
in.
yeah,
and
yeah,
so, Bule
they
Bolu,
already
that's what I
classify
like.
themselves
And
about
then you go into
okay,
that.
this is my path. This is my roadmap. This is my
Yeah.
my option. This is my
Yeah.
choice. I mean, and then the other guy maybe just okay, it's boring. Maybe I just quit as vapers. Maybe I just came back as smokers gitu. So these new guys, the rookie and the sophomore, and then came to vape shop with the new excitement. So, I mean, maybe you the influencers, maybe you need to start, or we need to start the campaign as the vape as the original values as it is. It's not only about the flavors. It's about how you can generally consume a nicotine. So you don't care how good the flavor is. Maybe you don't need to care about that. But how you consume the nicotine. Which nicotine is perfect for you? Which device is perfect for you? So they won't care about the flavor. But we started this community is how we explore the flavor. And it continues, man.
Yeah.
It continues like that. Yeah, maybe right now we are at the stage that do you have vape? Okay, any vape. Even you will use any vape products that will put on the table, and then okay, I will use this. I can do. You won't matter about its flavor as long as it has nicotine, and you won't matter. Maybe we should do that. I don't know. It's just my opinion. I mean, we created those kind of people. We created those kind of people.
Yeah.
Oh, so how MK penetrate to be the
Just the device on the table.
yeah. That's exactly what I want to say.
Well, first step is MK has to have the device.
Oh,
MK Modco coming soon.
maybe you don't. I'm sure you, Jimmy and Eko, didn't know what we talked about earlier, about in new vapors should pick the setup first or device first.
Just one answer though.
Yeah, let us Jimmy. If new vapors came to the vape shop, like can say to Three Monkeys your shop, you think most people will pick the device first, right? Mostly. But in your opinion, which one they pick first at the first time? The flavor or the device?
Device.
Why?
Hold on.
Yeah,
Let-
yeah. Let him
I want to
answer.
know his. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. I will ask the same question to you, but let Jimmy.
No, I don't
answer
want. I don't want him to be persuaded by his answer.
it. Yeah.
So you answer it, and then I want to hear.
Yeah.
reasoning. So you go now. Device or flavor, and then I want to hear his.
Okay.
I actually just want to people quit smoking, man.
Oh
So
my
I-
God, it's a good
Seriously.
answer.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Hmm.
So it won't matter about flavor, it won't matter about devices. I mean, if you feel that, if you think that these things can help you to quit smoking, you can choose anything. I mean, flavor based or device based it won't matter for me.
Okay.
That's
actually
the
think about
main
it.
reason why we're
Yeah.
all here.
Yeah, exactly. That's why we are here.
But if you had to pick one,
Yeah.
device
Or
or flavor.
Device or flavor.
Some customers say, if a customer came to the vape shop, like say to go in the vaping, go to Three Monkeys, most people will pick. I want to buy Dot Mod. I want to buy Ursa Nano. I want to buy Uwell.
Oh my God, this is tough one.
Yeah. You got what you mean, right? Or
Yeah.
I want to buy mango. I want to buy strawberry.
It's from okay. Let me conclude. Let me take my conclusion about my experience.
Okay.
I don't care about my devices.
Okay.
At that time, I didn't care about my devices because I didn't know anything about devices.
Yeah. Because
My
my
first device is given from my friend. I didn't buy it. So my first concern is what kind. No, I don't want to mention about what kind of flavor, but what kind of experience that I can vape from this liquid.
But you don't know the experience because you never vape before, right?
Yeah, when I
This
first started,
is-
there was only one battery
Yeah.
with one top.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we didn't
One.
care.
Yeah.
So that's all I had to pick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we didn't care actually. But so my first e-liquid that I vape is Voodoo,
Oh, Malaysian.
Malaysian.
The green one.
Voodoo?
Voodoo. It's
Honeydew.
Fruit punch.
Honeydew.
No,
Yeah.
fruit punch.
Oh,
fruit punch.
Yeah.
Fruit punch, and then it tastes good. And at that time, I feel like, oh, this is the new experience. I mean, what? How can I experience the nicotine with this good flavor?
The flavor will.
I mean,
Translate
no way
to the device.
Yeah.
yeah, I don't care about the device, but at that time,
Okay. Yeah.
So he says flavor.
Yeah.
yeah,
device.
Device.
Device. Why device?
Some people here, or maybe most of my customer will buy a device first because they want to have a cool look.
Okay. Maybe follow his friend or
Yeah.
their
Yeah.
friend, or maybe I want to buy like him. I want to buy like in the TikTok or
And
Instagram.
then,
Okay.
They will choose the flavor.
Yeah, that's what happened.
that's what happened in
That was happened.
2022. Yeah, exactly. That's what happened in 2022.
See, we discussed this,
Yeah.
and my first answer was device,
Yeah.
and then he convinced me
Mm.
when he said his to flavors because when I went back to my first time vaping, there was only one device. There wasn't hundreds of devices.
Yeah.
There was just one. And when I went in and I first started vaping, it was, let me try all these flavors.
Yeah.
Okay.
But that was in 2012,
2012. Yeah. 11 years ago.
long time
Yeah,
ago.
yeah.
And I went in and tried all the flavors, and then I bought the one device that was available.
Mm.
So I agree with Dupe with the flavors, but now that there's cases of different devices,
Exactly.
and that's actually the first thing you see when you walk into a vape shop, everywhere,
Yeah.
all over.
Mm.
Maybe it's different,
Mm.
but now I'm leaning towards
Mm.
flavor first, because as a smoker, you don't want to taste the smoking anymore. You're going to vape because of flavors.
Because
Yeah.
it has
Then-
different experience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we started discussing
Yeah.
different options on
Yeah.
it. This is not going to taste the same in here
Yeah.
as it is in a mod.
Yeah.
So then it's a whole different subject. So
Yeah.
it's very complex.
So this is my explanation when I argue Beecher answer. When I asked Beecher earlier, Beecher explained in 3 kind of device: one pot, one AAO, and one mechanical setup. And my argue is, why not ask the flavor first? Because the option of the flavor, let's say raspberry, this raspberry, especially raspberry. Raspberry in Indonesia, you don't have a lot of option for raspberry, right? But if there's only one raspberry, this raspberry only good if you use mechanical or rebuildable setup. You cannot use this in pot setup or AIO, even AIO.
Or
right?
it'll taste completely different.
Yeah, maybe different, right? So if you have mango, maybe you have all of
So
the
many
options.
options.
Yeah. But you must pick the flavor first, because not all of the flavor will taste good in your device you select. If you pick the device first, like say what popular device? Let's say the
Dot mod lah, dot mod.
no, the TikTok things. Apa
Oh
tuh?
yeah, AK2.
Yeah. Okay,
AK2.
everyone want to buy that
AK2.
device. Everyone looking at the pink pot, right?
It's really popular
Yeah.
at that time.
Everyone, I want to buy vape, that pink Caliban whatever lah itu. I forgot the series.
The AK2.
But after they pick the flavor doesn't match with the device. So if you want to change people from smoking to vaping, you have to deliver the flavor first. You have to make sure they can accept the flavor first, not the device. But the flavor cannot deliver in their best performance in the wrong device.
But that's not what happened in here. So they will still insist, I still want the device and the flavor later.
So that's the problem for the juice manufacturer.
So here's another thing though. So a new vapor goes into a shop. What testers are they going to be using?
Or the device tester.
So if they're testing in a mechanical mod
Yeah.
and they like that flavor,
They
and
will
then
buy
they
it.
pick this,
Mm.
and then they take that flavor and put it in here and it tastes different, what's better to pick first? The device or the flavor? Because if they're tasting it into a RTA, this tastes really good in the RTA, and then they go and pick their device second, doesn't taste the same, is the flavor still more important?
Yeah, because maybe in my opinion now, maybe the new vapors doesn't know. They know just about vape. And maybe think this is same with this, with that. They will think same. In their mind, it's the same things. So I think we must change their mind. So vape is not, if you want to vape, it's all the same with same flavor. No, it's not like that. we have to deliver the message that if you want that flavor, it match with this device only, not all. You cannot enjoy this with. I cannot enjoy this with this.
Yeah, it'll be different.
No.
Totally different. Flavor's different.
And the manufacturer doesn't say anything.
Yeah.
Maybe Emkay say some clue.
Best use for.
Yeah.
Best use for. We always use
you-
best use for.
Yeah.
Do you?
At the battle.
But not
At
maybe.
the battle.
At the
At the
battle.
battle.
okay.
In the label they say maybe in what did you say?
Best use
MPL?
for pot, best use
Yeah,
for
yeah.
MTL, best
Uh,
use for RDA.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
I mean, we classify our liquids we classify our liquids not just like salt nicotine or pots friendly. No, it best used for.
Mm.
I mean, you can use if you have the viscosity like 50-50, 60-40, it doesn't matter you use freebase or not, but it can use it can be best used for pots, right? I mean, let's not talk about the flavor. I mean, let's imagine that how new vapers will come to the vape shop, and then he doesn't have any experience about how good vape flavor is, and then he just wants to try to smoke it. We don't. Maybe they will not classify it as vape it. They will classify it as smoke it.
Like my mom.
Yeah.
Drives me crazy. Drives me crazy.
It won't-
Like,
it-
you're not smoking anything, mom.
it won't matter for them that how good the flavor is, because they didn't have the experience before. And then when they try to open the bottle, and then I have found some area in some district in some provinces in Indonesia that they didn't care. I mean, they dare to change their cartridge two times a week just for freebase liquid, because they just felt that no, it's good for me. It's good for me. So he used this kind of cartridge, 0.8, 1.2.
1.2.
Exactly.
1.2 dong.
But they use freebase.
Using 3 mg nicotine
Yeah,
in 1.2 cartridge.
yeah.
Oh, wow.
They don't care about it,
Hmm.
because they feel that they just want to test the experience, become of how to smoke it, how to vape it.
Hmm.
I mean, as long as it feel convenient for them, it doesn't matter. So I found that there's so many classification about new users here. So, I mean, I think that's why MK came up with the ideas that okay, maybe we just need to classify our products with two kind of classification, for pots or not for pots.
But the horrible thing about the MK writing the clue for the juice, Indonesian people don't like to read anything.
Yeah, they don't read it, man. Come on, they don't really care about it.
Am I the only one that reads like instruction manuals for everything, and I read the box?
There's some odd phrase said, Indonesian people better die than read.
Do you know that we are number 62 rank in reading for Indonesia?
Oh yeah. Wah, damn. Okay. Nice thing to share. Yeah, I hope it's changed the habit, the system also in this industry, because if you want to change much people from from smoking to vaping, we have to change how we offer him, how do we deliver it. If we just answer them what device they want, I think we will change him maybe just for 2 weeks, 3 weeks. But I don't think they will shifting and get the benefit from the vape all the way, right? And maybe must start from the shop, right? Like Coco Jimmy. So maybe will help a lot of shop to don't have to stock a lot of device.
They already started, but
Yeah? Oh, really?
Yeah, really.
Really?
I mean, when my journey started from maybe in the middle of 2022, and then I've started to really learn about how a vape shops try to stocking their products. I mean, I think they have learned for what their mistakes in 2021, 2020, and they already start to screen a few products that not fit in order, for not for their market, not for their vapers, not for those customers that walk into their vape shop. And then you can see that how, I mean, few shops. I think Kito has came to one shop in Cirebon that used to stock a lot of e-liquid. They have like 3 meters with 4 racks and full of e-liquids, and then start to narrowing their collections, and then become only maybe 1.5 meters. And then I told Kito, look Kito, this one used to be your followers. Now it's not doing it anymore. He's not doing it anymore. I mean, he tries to reduce his stocks and then try to become smarter. How to deliver the message to new customer, to new vapers, or also to old customers about how good is that what came what shows in their display. This is what best for you. This is what best for you. You don't need to find the other one.
Right.
This is what best for you. It already has became like that.
Okay, yeah, hopefully in 2023.
Not that fast.
Not that fast.
Not that fast. Not that fast.
Yeah, because it will help them too.
Yeah, but not that fast. I mean, it has to be done by all sectors. I mean, the distributor also has to screen their stock also.
Because in Indonesia, it's more easier to sell new things than
Old things.
than old things. Oke, thank you guys sudah simak Jauh Dekat malam ini. Thank you Bicer.
Thank you.
Thank you Ko Jimmy. Thank you Mas Eko.
Yeah, thank you.
Tadinya gue mau jadiin host sih tadi di situ. Jadi nggak mau. Kita ketemu lagi di Jauh Dekat minggu depan. And thank you Bicer for
Thank you,
coming
guys.
here. Enjoy your time in
Thank
Indonesia.
you, Echo, for having me.
Yeah.
Glad I could finally make it on one.
Finally ya.
Yeah,
podcast
finally,
lah. You can do the podcast
Yeah.
together.
After 5 years. man.
Yeah, I know.
5 years?
Iya
You
dong.
finally came
Almost 5
back.
years. Almost 5 years.
Oh,
Kan dari Bule Bolu 2018.
2018 launching.
Iya.
Yeah.
okay, okay.
We launched in 2019.
Tapi
5 years.
I finally made it back. Yeah.
Oke, see you guys. Jangan pernah bosan berbuat baik. Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye.